Hey everyone, so let's talk about something I see all the time at the gym. You know that guy who's got massive arms, a solid chest, maybe even some impressive shoulders. But when you look down, it's like he's standing on toothpicks? Yeah, we've all seen it. And look, I get it. Leg day is brutal. It's exhausting. You can barely walk downstairs for the next 3 days. But here's the thing, skipping leg day isn't just about looking unbalanced. What's actually happening inside your body when you neglect your lower half is pretty wild, and honestly, kind of concerning. Today, I want to break down the real science behind why leg training matters so much. And trust me, this goes way beyond aesthetics. We're talking about hormones, metabolism, bone density, and even your brain health. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you might actually look forward to your next leg session, or at least, not actively avoid it. The muscle imbalance problem. First up, let's address the obvious issue. Muscle imbalance. Your legs make up roughly 50 to 60% of your total muscle mass. Think about that for a second. More than half of your body's muscle is below your waist. So when you're consistently training your upper body but ignoring your legs, you're literally only working less than half of your muscular system. A study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that muscle imbalances can lead to compensatory movement patterns. Basically, when one part of your body is significantly stronger than another, your weaker muscles try to overcompensate during everyday movements. This creates all sorts of problems: poor posture, increased injury risk, and chronic pain, especially in your lower back and hips. I've seen this firsthand with people who have strong upper bodies, but weak glutes and hamstrings. They end up with anterior pelvic tilt, where your pelvis rotates forward because your hip flexors are tight, and your posterior chain is weak. This throws off your entire spinal alignment, and suddenly, you're dealing with back pain that no amount of upper body training is going to fix. The hormonal factor. But here's where it gets really interesting. Training your legs actually triggers a massive hormonal response that affects your entire body. When you perform compound movements like squats and deadlifts, you're recruiting huge amounts of muscle tissue. This signals your body to release growth hormone and testosterone. Yes, even in women, though to a lesser degree. Research from the European Journal of Applied Physiology showed that lower body exercises produce significantly higher growth hormone responses. Compared to upper body exercises, we're talking about differences of up to 25% more hormone release. These hormones don't just help your legs grow, they circulate through your entire bloodstream, supporting muscle growth and recovery everywhere. So ironically, if you want bigger arms and a bigger chest, one of the best things you can do is train your legs hard. By skipping leg day, you're actually limiting the growth potential of your entire physique. You're leaving gains on the table, literally. Metabolic consequences. Now let's talk metabolism. Remember how I mentioned your legs contain more than half your muscle mass? Well, muscle tissue is metabolically expensive. It burns calories even when you're sitting on the couch. The more muscle you have, the higher your resting metabolic rate. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that for every pound of muscle you burn approximately 6 to 10 additional calories per day at rest. That might not sound like much, but when you're talking about the potential to build 10, 15, or 20 pounds of muscle in your legs over time, that adds up fast. Conversely, if you're not training your legs, you're missing out on the largest opportunity to boost your metabolism. This is especially important as we age. After 30, we naturally start losing muscle mass, about 3 to 8% per decade. According to research published in Current Opinion in Clinical Nutrition and Metabolic Care, if you're only training your upper body, you're accelerating muscle loss in your lower body, which means your metabolism takes a bigger hit as you get older. If you're finding this information helpful so far, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It really helps the algorithm show this video to more people who might benefit from it. All right, let's keep going. Bone density and joint health. Here's something most people don't think about. Bone health. Your bones are living tissue, and they respond to stress, just like your muscles do. Weight-bearing exercises, especially heavy compound movements with your legs, are crucial for maintaining and building bone density. The National Osteoporosis Foundation highlights that resistance training, particularly of the lower body, is one of the most effective ways to prevent osteoporosis. A study in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that people who regularly performed lower body resistance training had significantly higher bone mineral density in their hips and spine compared to those who didn't. This matters more than you might think. Hip fractures are a huge deal, especially as we age. Research shows that up to 20% of people who suffer a hip fracture die within a year due to complications. By training your legs consistently throughout your life, you're literally building a stronger foundation that could prevent life-threatening injuries decades down the road. Plus, strong leg muscles protect your joints. Your quads, hamstrings, and glutes all work together to stabilize your knees and hips. When these muscles are weak, your joints take on more stress during everyday activities. Studies have shown that weak quadriceps are a major risk factor for knee osteoarthritis. Strong legs equal healthy joints for the long term. Functional strength and daily life. Let's get practical for a minute. What good is being able to bench press your body weight if you get winded walking up 2 flights of stairs? Your legs are what carry you through life. Literally, every time you walk, climb stairs, get up from a chair, or play with your kids, you're using your leg muscles. Research in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that lower body strength is a strong predictor of overall functional ability and independence in older adults. People with stronger legs maintain their mobility longer, have better balance, and are less likely to fall. Starting to train your legs in your 20s and 30s sets you up for a much better quality of life in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. Think about it this way. You can live a full life without being able to bench press 300 pounds. But if you can't walk, squat down to pick something up, or climb stairs without assistance, that severely limits your independence and quality of life. The cardiovascular connection. Here's another fascinating aspect. Leg training is incredible for your cardiovascular system. When you train large muscle groups like your legs, your heart has to work harder to pump blood to all that active tissue. This creates a cardiovascular challenge that upper body exercises simply can't match. A study in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise found that lower body resistance training significantly improved cardiovascular health markers, including blood pressure and arterial stiffness. Your leg workouts are essentially doing double duty, building muscle and conditioning your heart at the same time. Plus, strong legs make cardio easier. Whether you're running, cycling, or just going for a brisk walk, having a solid foundation in your lower body makes these activities more efficient and enjoyable. You'll have better endurance, more power, and less fatigue. Conclusion. So here's the bottom line. Skipping leg day isn't just about vanity or looking proportional, though that's definitely part of it. When you avoid training your legs, you're missing out on massive hormonal benefits. You're limiting your metabolic potential. You're putting your bone health at risk. And you're setting yourself up for mobility issues down the road. Your legs are literally your foundation, and neglecting them affects your entire body in ways you might not even realize until it's too late. I know leg day sucks. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But the temporary discomfort of a tough leg workout is nothing compared to the long-term consequences of weak, underdeveloped legs. So next time you're tempted to skip legs and do another chest day instead, remember everything we talked about today. Your future self will thank you. Trust me. If you found this video valuable, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future content. I've got tons more science-backed fitness information coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Now get out there and train those legs.